to beyond what you may see now. We are one, bring more good about. No matter who you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let the light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Wise, allowing them go, embrace and let trust the Lord. There's a love follow your heart. Together we be strong. We could ever be apart. No matter who or what you call yourself, where you come from, yeah. Peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. There's so much more when we unite. You are welcome. You are welcome. Breathe in and out, slowly. Welcome to peace. Welcome to our community. Be who you are. Let your light shine. There's so much more when we unite. Yeah, when we unite. We unite. Yeah, yeah. When we unite. Yeah,
Good morning and welcome everyone to Center for Spiritual Living Ocala. How are y'all doing today? Woohoo! 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 Yes, you're welcome here. If you're just walking in and you need a seat, does anyone need a seat still? Looking around, raise your hand if there's a seat next to you. If there's room, there's some room up here, there's some room over here. Awesome, awesome. How many first-time visitors do we have today? Welcome. Awesome, awesome. Welcome to our space. Welcome to our space. So I am Reverend Cindy Grimes. I am the inspirator of our center here, the Reverend. The same thing, right? Well, I like to have another name. I like the name Inspirator. I really appreciate that. In spirit, right? Like inspire. I like that a lot. So let me tell you what we are about here at Center for Spiritual Living Ocala, especially for our new folks, first-time visitors. Our vision is that we are a model center for spiritual living as evidenced by the transformational impact we have on this community, right, the people that are here, and as it ripples out. So that means your family, your neighborhood, your workplace, our community at large, everything, including the larger Centers for Spiritual Living community, which is about 400 different centers all over the world. So we are just one of many. And speaking of that, I'm looking at my friend over here, Reverend Beth Linguri, who is with us from Switzerland, where she started a center. Yes, Beth and I took our first foundations class together right here in this space. She did, and she fast tracked it. Well, we're going to hear more from Beth at the end of January when she does a little workshop with us on the beloved community. But welcome, Beth. So you know we're a larger organization, and our mission here is to empower individuals to awaken to that power and presence that lies within and all around us. So that thing people call God, the thing people call creator, universe, it really doesn't matter what the name is. We know that we are all part of something that is much, much larger than any one of us. And so our goal here is to awaken people to that idea, to that reality that we are all the living, breathing, the hands, the feet, the eyes, the ears, the voice of spirit itself. And it can only express through you the way that you allow it to. And so we are all the expressions of that one thing we call God. Use another name if you don't like that. And so this is what we value, and I invite you to say these together with me. Spiritual growth and practice, love, appreciation, community, freedom, creativity, health and wholeness, generosity, and financial well-being. Awesome. We are in the process of reviewing our values. I have now been the minister here for, this will be my 10th year in 2015. So it's time, yeah, thank you. It's time for us to revisit all of that because our community is very different. So we want to make sure that our values still represent who's actually in our space. We want to ensure that our vision is what we all want to do moving forward, as well as our mission. So we're working on all of that. And there will be an opportunity for those of you who want to participate in choosing those values to be able to do so. So today, what we're doing, oh, there we go. Didn't mean to go. So let me make sure that everybody has, you should have 2 pieces of paper and an envelope in front of you, as well as something to write with. Do we have, yep, there's more. There's a couple of extra. There's this table here with 2 seats. I'm joining here. There's a single seat over there. Well, look who it is. Who knows what this is about? Good morning, Dave. Excellent. All right, great. Did we have any leftovers of any of the letters? So what we have, if we get too many more people, we'll have to make some copies. Can I put you on there? Christina's doing that. Awesome. What a great team. Y'all, they came in last night. Yes. Applaud our team. There were a bunch of busy bees in here last night, setting up tables and decorating and making sure that the music is all in place and all that good stuff. So today we're doing something really special. This is an annual ceremony that's done in New Thought communities all over the world. And this is our particular spin on it. So it's going to be in several parts, but I'll be reading it all to you so you'll get the idea of what it's going to be. I do want to tell you before we start, everybody's got their writing implements and all. This is a kind of an internally focused thing. And we're all sitting at tables and we want to have that tendency to chat with one another. But there will be some guided imagery and some meditation that's going to take you inside. And so we want to be mindful of that for everyone that is doing their internal work as they're remembering things and writing things down, that we don't want a lot of, activity around that. Okay. And there is going to be a point where you will be walking outside and burning something in the fire. So there's a fire pit out there. So I just want to caution you as you walk out there to be careful and to just be mindful of the folks around you as we get started. We all good with that? Excellent, excellent. All right. So I think we should start with a song. to kind of get us in that mode, and maybe we turn the music down a little bit. Not the music, the lights. The music can stay up, the lights can come down.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of love. Get ready, get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, close, close, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deep, deep, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, close, close, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Get ready, get ready, my soul.
Life is a deep and sacred mystery that can't be fully understood with the mind, but must be experienced through the heart and soul. Sometimes words just aren't enough. Sometimes they just get in the way. This is where ceremony and ritual come in. Ceremony and ritual take us to a place that is deeper than words. They speak to us in ways that the spirit understands. Ritual moves us from ordinary space and time to a realm that is formless and timeless. Marianne Williams says, holy ritual joins heaven and earth together. Today, we will be joining heaven and earth in a ritual performed in New Thought communities throughout the world. The burning bowl ceremony is powerful and it is empowering. It is a transformative ritual that allows us to release the year or years that have passed, creating a clearing from which we can step into the future with open hearts and open minds. In that clearing, there is a space, the realm of no thingness, nothingness, where everything begins. It is calm, it is peace, it is clarity, and it is joy. The realm of infinite possibility. It is simultaneously the highest and deepest within us where heaven meets earth. And we recognize that the highest God and the innermost God is one God. And from that place of calm, peace, and infinite possibility, each of you will have the opportunity to vision the life you would love to live in the coming year. That greater life that is calling, that is beckoning, that is drawing you toward it. It is that life that brought you here today. Because it is no accident, no coincidence that you are here this morning. I now invite you to close your eyes if you haven't already done so, and get comfortable in your seats. Turn your attention within and take a nice deep breath. Feel your body begin to relax. Take another deep breath and feel your body relax even more. Release any burdens, any concerns or thoughts about the past or the future, and just be here now. Ultimately, we know there is only one mind, one power, one presence in this universe. It is perfect, whole, and complete, all-knowing, all-powerful, and everywhere present. I am part of that universal life which goes by so many names. Call it God, Spirit, Universe, Creator, or whatever you choose. It matters not. What matters is that we each are part of it. Each of us individualized expressions of the divine. And as part of that presence, I can speak my truth and claim only good from this field of infinite potentiality for myself and for each one here today. The time we spent together here this morning is deep, it is revealing, and it is inspiring. I know an infinite well of wisdom, compassion, and joy is accessible to all, and that it lies at the center of each and every. I affirm each one taps into that knowing and recognizes his or her divine guidance. All that needs to be known is known. All that needs to be expressed is expressed. And all that needs to be released is released with grace and with ease. I affirm that each one has clarity and understanding of what, when, and how to do and to be whatever will facilitate the highest and best in every circumstance. Each one remembers their purpose and reason for being. May peace, love, and joy abide. I give thanks for knowing this is already done, and release this prayer with loving gratitude.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore.
We now move into the releasing portion of our ceremony. Take another breath and allow your body to relax even more. And notice as your body relaxes, your mind feels freer to remember, to explore, and to imagine. There is a rhythm to the universe, a rhythm to life. It is a divine rhythm, a continual cycle of giving and receiving, of releasing and accepting, of letting go and of letting go. In order to experience transformation, that's the new life that awaits, we must continually release the past and that which no longer serves us. As we let go and let God, we are transformed by the renewing and the recreation of our body and our mind. I ask you now to think about the past year. Bring to mind the many good things that happened in 2020. The good health, the healings, the deepening relationships, the new friendships and opportunities, the vacations, the laughter, the growth, and the fun surprises. Feel the feelings that come with those memories. Now think about things that may have been less pleasant. Perhaps there were challenges in your health or in your finances or in your relationships at work or at home. Maybe there were disappointments, moments of pain, confusion, anger, fear, or loss. Allow yourself to feel those feelings. Notice now the contrast between the good and the bad, the ugly and the beautiful, the clarity and the confusion, the faith and the fear, the whole spectrum of life. Now ask the question of God, the universe, or your higher self. What is it that I am called to release? What burdens, what anger, what resentment, regrets, habits, fears, toxicity, unforgiveness, guilt, clutter, or other attachments am I ready to reverse to my life? Sometimes we're called to release that which we call good. We may not want to release that good because we're afraid that what we have is the best there will ever be. We hang on to our perceived good longer than is best, effectively keeping ourselves from receiving an even greater good. In a few moments, I will invite you to write down what you are letting go of on that blank sheet of paper. It can be words, can be an image that represents what you're releasing. Doesn't matter what you write on that paper. When you feel complete, you take that paper and out to the fire pit just outside those double doors and release it to the fire. We know fire is a powerful, powerful element, a symbol of purification and transformation. Notice that as the paper is burned in the fire, it changes from one form to another. As your paper burns, see it and feel the burdens of your past transformed by the flames. Feel yourself enlivened, enlightened,
and illuminated by the light. And then you will return to your seat, giving thanks for 2024, for all that was given, all that was received, all that was learned and revealed, that was released and set free. It's your blank sheet of paper. The one with the writing is for the second part of our process. I do not need to run. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. 'Cause I know all is well, here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. 'Cause I know all is well, here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. 'Cause I know all is well, here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. 'Cause I know all is well, here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. 'Cause I know all is well, here in the present. Yeah, I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. I know all is well. This one goes in the fire. Take that one out and burn it. In the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here, here in the present. 'Cause
mobility is a challenge, you can ask someone else to burn your letter for you.
I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the present. I know all is well here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the present. I know all is well here in the present. I know all is well here in the present. All is well. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the present. I know all is well here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the present. I know all is well here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the present. I know all is well here in the present. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the present. I know all is well here in the present.
but I can give you the whole.
Here in the presence.
There's more.
I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the presence. I know all is well here in the presence. I do not need to run ahead. I do not need to get away. I will stay right here in the presence. I know all is well here in the presence. I know all is well here in the presence. All is well
Is there anyone left writing? Is anyone still writing? Alright. What's going on? No, I don't want to do that again. Let's go to walk away. There we go.
Every morning,
Oh,
the
yeah.
light keeps
I will.
getting brighter as I wake up to the truth. And every day, I'm feeling so much lighter, and the world seems fresh and new. What I was taught and the way that I thought stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Each day I start anew, and so I'm walking away from the things that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the thinking that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to such sadness. Today is the day I walk away.
Y'all ready to walk away from some of the past?
Every day I walk away. Every morning brings a new beginning. By grace another day to be. I awaken to the sun upon me shining, lighting the way for me to see. Oh, things that I sought the way that I thought. Stopped serving me long ago. Now I'm learning to trust in the God of all of us. Of yesterday I'm letting go. I'm walking away from the thinking it held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away. I'm walking away from the path that led me to confusion. Today is the day I walk away. Oh, I'm walking away from the less than that held me for so long. Today is the day I walk away.
Claim it for
I'm
yourself.
walking away.
Today is the day you walk
from
away.
the path
Just leave it
that
in the
led
past.
me to such sadness.
Let it go.
Today is the day I walk away. Every day I walk away. Today is the day. I walk away.
Alrighty. Now that we've created this space, we've created a vacuum. And we know that nature abhors a vacuum. So in this opening, in this clearing, we can set our intention for the coming year in the next part of our ceremony. On the other paper you received, the one that has the writing at the top, you will explore the answer to the question, what is Spirit's highest vision for your life? Ask yourself, what would increase my experience of peace, of love, and of joy? Most of us know what we don't want, but very few of us ask ourselves what we actually do want. So ask, what would I love to experience? Right? We're not talking survival here. We're talking about our thriving. What would I love to experience in the area of my health, in my finances, in my creative expression, and in my relationships? The operative word, of course, here is I. What would I like? Not what would my boss want or my significant other or my family, but what would I like? What would I love to experience? Now, in this part, we disregard the doubts or the questions of how any of it is going to happen. That part doesn't matter. What matters is that you set the intention for what it is that you want to see. Your job is not to identify how. Your job is to identify what opens your mind, what touches your heart, what feeds your soul, and what expands your spirit, and write that down. I affirm new understanding and new possibilities are already awaiting your acceptance, and that you embrace these possibilities with excitement and enthusiasm. Once you've written down your vision for the new year, fold it and put it in the envelope. Write your name and address on the outside of the envelope and seal it. We will collect these and mail them to you at the end of 2025. And if you did it last year and didn't receive it, come see me, because I still have it.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. In 525,600 minutes, how do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about
How many of you knew a year was 525,600 minutes? Before the song, right? Not before the song. How are you spending your minutes?
Seasons of love, seasons of love. 525,600 minutes. 525,000.
If you're finished with your letter, make sure you put your address, your name and address on it so it can come back to you at the end of 2025. And we'll start putting them in this basket.
In truths that she learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died.
It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember love. You got to remember the love. You know that love is a gift from us.
Some folks are still writing.
Seasons of love, seasons of love. Measure your life in love.
All right. How many folks need a little more time? A little bit more time? Just a little teeny bit more time. All right. If your letter is ready, hold it up. Christina's got the basket. Just drop it on in. $525,600 minutes. That's what we've got in front of us. A little more. How many do we make count? Yes. How do we spend those minutes? We all get the same number. Isn't that something? It's one thing we all get, the same number of minutes, an hour in a day. Here on this side of the veil, yes. I'm going to go ahead and close out this section with a prayer. Take your time. You don't have to finish it right this second. But if you want it to come back to you from here, make sure it gets in the basket. All right. So turn your attention within one more time. And I ask you now to join me in affirmative prayer as we collectively release 2024 and embrace 2025, along with all the good that awaits us in this coming year. We are, each of us, part of the wisdom, power, love, peace, and presence that runs in, around, and through all things. I am so very grateful for all that transpired throughout 2024, for the losses, for the lessons, for the learning and the love that was given and received. I am grateful for everything that transpired to bring each one of us to this time and this place, knowing all has been and continues to be in divine right order. I am grateful for the transformations that occurred in the hearts and minds of those here today. I am so grateful for the seeds of hope, for the dreams of a brighter future, and for the visions of a greater yet to be that were revealed for each one here today. I affirm that as the days and months progress, each one is guided in knowing what, when, and how to do whatever nurtures those hopes, those dreams, and those visions, and that each one has the strength and resolve to follow through. I I affirm the healthy growth and manifestation of those dreams and visions. I am grateful for knowing that as each of these people experience the greater joy that comes from living life on purpose and from vision, that his or her joy is multiplied and magnified, overflowing onto their loved ones and onto all whose lives they touch. As we live our bliss and our joy, we give others permission to do the same. We are each, therefore, creating a world that works for all. I affirm love and peace prevail in our individual lives, here at Center for Spiritual Living Ocala, in our homes, in our workplaces, in our community, in our country, and in our world. And I welcome 2025 with gratitude, joy, and excitement. I release these words to the law, knowing it is already done. Join me in saying, and so it is. So it is. All right, y'all. That concludes this part of our ceremony today. We thank you all for being here. That was the closing prayer for Peace for All. And we have one more song. One more song. Do y'all know this song? The words are up there if you want to go ahead. Oh, I don't know this version. This sounds like a good one.
In my life, thought I had to do it all for mine. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say you are strongly just to make it through another day. You got to let it go.
I like it. I like it. Let it go.
And this is what you have to say. I really
I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit of my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. All right, let's bring on 2025. It's going to be the best year yet. That's what I'm saying. Every moment is the best moment, right? Right here, right now. All right. All right. I love that song. And so It's time for us to do what we do in our giving and our generosity. Here's a moment for us to celebrate our abundance, right? Start the year right, sowing the seeds of what it is that you want to receive. If it's money that you need, sow seeds of money. You can give it right here. We take it. We love it. If it's friendship, you sow seeds of friendship. Whatever it is that you want to have more of in your life, that's what you give, and that's how you prime the pump and get it going. So I'm going to ask you to say this affirmation along with me if you feel comfortable doing that. It is the nature of life to give of itself, as it is the tree's nature to bear fruit and the flower's nature to bloom. It is my nature to share the gifts of my time, talent, and treasure. I participate in the divine flow of life, giving generously and receiving abundantly. I am blessed and I am a blessing. I am grateful. And so it is. And so it is. All right. Christina's got the basket and Pam, they're going around. There's also sheets in there for prayer requests. If anyone has anything that's going on in their life, they would like a little more prayer support, we would be glad to do that for you. We hold those prayers, and just knowing that the perfect and right divine outcome is unfolding for you right now, right here, right now. If you don't have cash, and lots of us don't carry cash anymore, we've got lots of ways to give. We've got our text to tithe. You can take a picture of that. There's a kiosk out there as well, but this text to tithe is so easy to donate. Once you have the number programmed into your phone, all you do is text from your phone to ours using and put the number in that you want to send us, and it goes right from your account to ours. And it's so cool. Or you can also use the kiosk outside. But just so you know, we are one of a larger organization of this larger organization of Centers for Spiritual Living, but we are all independent. So we survive and we thrive because of the giving of our community. So we are here because people believed in this idea and because people have supported this vision and this mission for over 40 years that we have been right here in this space. So I thank you all for being part of that giving, and may it continue on, right, for our future generations. Look how many little folks we have here today. Isn't that beautiful? Do you see lots of kids in other centers, Beth? Probably not so much, right? We're a little special here. All right. So what's going on? What's going on? Oh, so many things. Next week, we take this whole visioning thing to the next level with a visioning workshop, and a friend of mine, Linda Jackson, coming down from Chicago at the what used to be Bodie Center, I think is now called Cityside. She's an artist. She's a hypnotherapist. She's a minister and a wonderful person, very artistic, and she's super excited to share her visioning board experience with you. So come early for the service, and then we'll have probably a little potluck after, like we usually do lunch, and then stay for the workshop afterward. That's going to be lots of fun. And then the following week, how many of y'all know Amy Steinberg and John Moore? Woo, we're doing our own version of like the Big Sky Retreat. You hear us talking about the Big Sky Retreat, what an amazing experience it is to have all these different folks come together with using different modalities. So Amy and John are coming for the weekend. It's going to start on Friday night with an opening kind of ritual, dance party, prayer. If you know these two, you know it's going to be lots of fun. So Amy will be providing the music. We'll do some kind of fun opening, and then we're going to dance in here. It's going to be a great time. Then Saturday, John will be doing family constellations throughout the day. And if you have not heard of this, if you've not experienced it, talk to me, or who has experience? Raise your hand if you've done family constellations. Now, can you say, is it an amazing experience or what? It is an incredible, incredible experience. So John will be here for the day doing constellations, and at the end of the day, at 7 o'clock, we come back here for a concert with Amy Steinberg. And then Sunday, Amy is going to be doing her thing, doing the service and a workshop afterward. And it's a weekend of joy, a whole weekend of joy. You can experience the whole thing for $150, which is like $50 off if you've done the things in chunks, or you can come and do piece by piece. But I really encourage you to come and do the whole thing. It's going to be an amazing, amazing weekend. And what a way to kick off the new year. All right. Our annual meeting is coming up in February. It's kind of the State of the Union. If you want to know what CSL Ocala is all about, what happened last year, what we're looking at in this coming year and the years to come, that's a great opportunity to join us. And we may be voting on some things. I don't know. Are we, President? We've got some things to vote on, probably. Probably. So if you're a member, come for sure. This is for your volunteer opportunities for anyone that wants to be a part of the center. If you have a gift that you would like to share, maybe you love to cook, or maybe you love to garden, or maybe you're great in administrative things. We really need that, an administrative person. So we invite you to join us. And Cole back there is our volunteer coordinator. Raise your hand, Cole. Thank you. That's the person you talk to if you want to, what's that? Oh, this is for the values. Oh, Lordy. Okay, so I'll tell you about the values now. That's the wrong QR code. This is for the values. When I mentioned that we've been here for 40 years, I've been the minister for 10. And when I started, we had a whole slate of values in our vision and mission. And I just think it's time to mix it up. So if you would like to participate in choosing those values, scan the QR code. If your phone doesn't do that, or you're not tech savvy, you don't want to mess with that. We also have hard copies that are over on the table by the front door. And just make sure that they come back to us, and your voice will be heard and be counted. This is the QR code for the community garden. Daniel, do you want to say anything about the garden? Give Daniel a microphone.
I'm happy to say we have a full team for the garden. At this stage, if anyone has any materials that they would like to donate, definitely speak to me. We're particularly looking for things like lumber, compost, soil. So if anyone has, say, a little farmstead or anything like that, come and see me, and I would love to discuss.
Awesome. We're having some raised bed gardens out here. It's going to be so exciting this year. We've been wanting this for a long time, and we had a volunteer who stepped up and said, I want to do this. I'll take this on and be the champion. So if you have something like that you would like to give this community, please do reach out. The newsletter will be coming out soon. You can actually access the newsletter on our website if you're not receiving it via email, or you can go on our Facebook page and look at it that way. It kind of gives you the rundown of what's going on and the calendar of events for the month. Science of Mind magazine, we have them out in the vestibule for sale. The magazine has affirmations for every day of the month. So you can make it part of your spiritual practice. You get up in the morning and read, what's the reading for today from the Science of Mind magazine? And have that kind of mind meld with the other folks who are also reading it for the day. Right. There's our volunteer opportunities. I got ahead of myself. So if you're interested in volunteer opportunities, there's the QR code, or speak directly to Cole. And let's bless our kids. Are they all in the room already? Yeah, bring them up. They've been good. Today was a long day, and there was a lot of quiet stuff, and the kids, come on up, come on. This one's not afraid, right? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna, we got a brand new one, not even a week old. Extra special Christmas gift. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine, shine. All right. So now what we like to do, rub our hands together and just send some love to our little folk here so they know. And we say together, we honor you. We see your light. May it shine on all that you do. And so it is. And you can turn it back to yourself too, right? Because we all have our inner child in here. Sometimes it was not allowed to be seen and heard, right? So say it to yourself. I honor you. I see my light. May it shine on all that I do. So it is, and so it is. Awesome. Well, thank you all for behaving so well today. And I think that closes it all out. So we can say our prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And so it is, and so it is. Thank you, Wilma, for cooking today. Do you want to say anything? Do you need to say anything? What's 5 minutes? All right, so then we'll do we'll do grace in CSL Ocala style. Some of you know what that is, right? You know it, Grady? You don't know it, but you stand here. You'll catch it fast. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. We thank you, God, for giving the things we need for living, the food, the fun, the friendship, the CSL family, da-da-da-da, neat, da-da-da-da, sweet, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Let's eat. All right. So the way it's going to happen is we're going to go through the double doors